So I wanted to do a video because I had an art thought now. So now my art thought is, how do I improve on my art or drawing, right? So this has been a very big question since the very beginning of my art journey of drawing a lot. Uh, I feel like that I reach a point in my art where I'm drawing a lot, which is good, but is not improving as fast as I would love to. And I feel like improvement is definitely one of those things that keeps going up and down. And so I'm wondering is like, what do I do now? Because for me to improve at this point, I would have to put a lot of like, I would assume a lot more effort, or to do like what I did, which is do a study, then draw, and then do a study again. But then the issue with that is that I have so many interests, which is really hard to keep up half the time. A lot of people will say to stick with a niche or stick with something very specific, and I tried doing that one time, and unfortunately, it's not me. So I mean, I really love art, and I love all types of form of art. So I'm trying to think like, what's a way where I can improve and get better. I know for sure I want to do storytelling, that's for sure. So what I could do probably is do comics, like short comics or small comics, to improve my storytelling. And yeah, that's it. Mostly that's just my short art thought for today. Is just trying to figure out what to draw to improve. To draw to improve is pretty much what I'm trying to figure out. Because I want to get better, and I got better at a lot of different matters in my art. So speed wise, I'm getting better. I'm getting better more construction wise. I feel like my draftsmanship is still lacking. My human form is still lacking. So I need to find a balance where I'm studying, but I'm drawing, but I'm also creating, and not being just in a stuck form of just like doing foundational stuff, but actually like doing foundational stuff, then drawing, then learning, and then actually be able to create the thing, right? So far, the only result I liked the most was I did a challenge by Art of Allen, where it was you did like a Disney drawing, which is like Disney masters are usually one of the best artists you can do to do a study, because they're usually were masters of like form and sensibility. And then after that, you did a fancy drawing, or after that, I think it was like redesign a character, and then the redesigned character was expression, and then I think you take a reference and you do like 5 variations or 5 different style choices. But I felt like that helped a lot because it built up a lot of like the skills. So I just need to, because I used to do a lot of compositional studies. Now I reached the point where it's like I need to build a skill on top of a skill, and that is like the goal right now for me, is to like constantly get better and try to like constantly push. It's gotten a little bit harder because as you know the years has progressing, it's kind of hard to be like put in the time, because it is getting harder to do that. I'm actually very grateful in the beginning that I was actually had a lot of free time and actually was able to dedicate a lot of part in art. And I feel like a lot of that time actually helped me get better. But now I'm like getting harder to like make that time, because a lot of the time when I make the time is like super late at night. Anyway, I'll leave it this because I'm making this video very long. But yeah, that's my goal at the moment, is trying to figure out how to not lose like my originality, but like draw like original stuff, but keep learning, keep growing, and keep developing something. I will end up finding a practice that I can do on a daily basis to improve. But until then, I'll be just learning a bunch of different methods and learning a bunch of different things. Anyway, also my poll is up at this moment of this video, so participate it if you guys have a chance, and just let me know what you guys like to see me draw for the month. I like these because sometimes I'm not sure what to draw, and I usually default a lot into like foundational fundamental stuff. So yeah, it's been fun. Thank you for listening. Appreciate it.